You know the vibes. We in the hood. You know, we just gonna continue what we do best. Talk about life. Like I said before in all my other episodes. Please don't kill me. These just my thoughts. What I'm feeling at the time. Things that some people may have been thinking about but can't release it off their mind. That's me. The truth should be known. Set it free. But like I was saying to you, these TVs are updated, these apps are updated, we pretty much don't need a cable box. What's going to be the next device that we use to watch TV? How do we, oh yeah, we got the meta world. But what does the meta world exist of, Jay? You may ask me, I'm going to be honest with you. I see the future. I didn't mean to be like that, but yeah, I see the future. I'm just talking to you because now we're speeding through life, right? Because we're centuries and civilizations behind. But we don't really understand that. We're too busy just trying to live life, just like little children don't know what it's like to pay a bill because they're too busy just trying to live life and understand. But our judgment and understanding are clouded because now they have to program us to whereas we can't let our imagination run wild no more. Take a look. It's in a book. You don't gotta wait for it to rain and see a rainbow for you to read, You dig? It's not that hard. It's so simple. But now, hear me out. You thought that insurance commercial was a joke, right? It's so simple a caveman can do it. No, that was just prepping us to really understand that life is just that simple. We are just that lethargic. Not dumb, we're just lethargic. And need to shake up. We need to shake it up in order for us to wake up and do what we gotta do. Because civilization is moving ahead, and the people who are moving ahead will be able to control, manipulate, and tell us what to do. You ever thought about this? If artificial intelligence exists and takes you and I jobs, how will we be able to survive and pay for that? I'm just asking you a question. Have you ever thought about that? Where would they have to place us? Will we be like sheep, accounted for the slaughter? Where would they be moving us? Oh. Is that why Jeff Bezos is so fixated in outer space tourist travel? Because there was an article about that, so I'm not talking about something that he's been hiding. No, the truth is in the media, but you just choose not to read it. We've ever talked about my ashy lips or my appearance. So while you laughing at me because of my appearance, I'm laughing at you because of your lack of intelligence and awareness. But I'm really not laughing at you no more because it hurts because you're my people. I'm crying now for you. I'm pleading for you to open up your ears and realize what I'm saying to you. For Jeremiah 29 says, for I know the way of you, I made you feel me? I know the plans. It's not to harm you, but to give you a successful ending. What kind of ending are you trying to narrate for your children and their future and their kids, your grandkids? Like, I have so many friends that tell me, yo, Jay, I can only live for me. But then they tell me, yo, Jay, I'll die for my kids. So I said, well, why don't you change you so that way your kids can live a little bit longer just like you are right now without this confusion that's going on? And they would tell me they got their own life, but how do you care for your kids? But let me get back to where I need to be at right now. They've been doing this water movie thing, trying to groom us to what's really happening in present day life. And I've been yelling this to all my close and immediate friends first, because of the simple fact that I'm a son of a fisherman. I'm a son of a farmer. Pardon me, I'm the son of a fisherman. My grandmother was a farmer. She owned her own land and cultivated it. And summertime, I would go hang out with her and learn the lay of the land. Summertime, I would go hang out with my father when he wanted to act like father of the year on a boat, deep sea diving for kunks. So, I've been where you ain't swimming. I be where the bodies is hidden. But still, in order for me to catch your attention, I had to tell you where I've been at instead of you just listen. Think about that. But anyway, Sun Tzu said the lay of the land determines the fight. That means, good example, a person at the bottom of the hill can't fight a battle with the person on the top of the hill. Let that sink in. The reason why you can't do battle with somebody on the top of the hill is because they have a vantage point that allows them to see everything. But see, he did tell you this part though. You can do battle with someone on the hill if you know how to cut off their resources, which would cause them to come out. But you still might not be able to win, being that they have the upper advantage coming down. But yet and still, we're so independent out here in this world that we don't care about what the person is saying to us. We don't care about what could happen to us at the moment because we're so spontaneous and full of gas and fire that we're going to do what we want to do. We don't care if we're holding on to a toddler in this arm. We're still going to do what we want to do. How about that? But then if I do it, you'll be ready to judge me. I'm just saying. Don't kill me. These are just my thoughts. But they made these water movies to warn us about something that they had estimated or miscalculated that was going to happen in the near future. And the reason why it was going to happen in the near future is because it was the one place that they didn't explore yet. And this was their second stage of civilization. We have to explore that because the top of the surface is getting extremely dangerous for us to live. Oh, what did I just say? Hey, I said something, but I don't know. You got to be a smart person and think about it. But I'll let you know something. There's Mexicans, they like talking about them, but then look at this. They try to give them praise for the untapped resources that they have. I'm just saying, but I'm not saying. Oh, what am I saying? I don't know. It's just my thoughts. But you not having another civilization that nobody ever thought about that's coming up that has all these qualities about it. Let me explain something to you. A lot of our medicine are poisons, snakes, frogs, etc. And you got some of our poisons of the ocean that are very healthy for cancers and stuff like that. I forgot the name of the shark, but it swims in shallow water and it glows. And that particular shark helps out with cancer, certain cancers. I'm just saying. Right now, I'm coming off the top of my head, so for me to be giving you all of the nah. I want you to go do your homework. I want to see if you're listening to me. So, you take it what it is. But now, get back to these water stories. Now you got the Little Mermaid. Ooh, the Little Mermaid. Ariel. You know, she's curious about what's going on land. You know? She wants to come up there, curious what's going on land. Or is it starving? Because what's not going on back here? Because mass consumption of seafood that we haven't been paying attention to over the past 10 years. The yellowfin tuna is nearly extinct. But they didn't tell you that. They're cryogenically making them in a lab and resetting them, setting them free back into the ocean, so that way they can try to get somewhat of a wild, gamey taste to them before they put them back out the water and give it to you. They're not telling you all these things, right? They're not telling you that dolphins used to be chopped up into tuna fish early 80s as a filler, and then they had an argument about this in court and they banned that. And this is why you see that dolphin safe seal on a pack of your tuna fish, right? But, you know, I don't know what I'm talking about. These are just my thoughts. Anyway, now they're saying that they had to supplement it with soy, but now there was a science and study that says that too much soy consumption, mass soy consumption, can cause intestinal cancers. So now they have to cut back from that. I'm just saying. Is that the reason for the shrinking of the package of the tuna fish? Because in prison they got us eating quick chill. QUICKCHIL. The Obama administration knew about this because there's been lawsuits. There's been cases in these courtrooms about that they keep. Yo, Jay, but how you know? Because I was a prisoner. And guess what they did? They followed Russia's example and started examining and sampling and experimenting on prisoners. So we've been eating quick chill, half real, half soy, every day in a bag. You just dip the bag in the water, boil it, open it up, and you serve it. And that was breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 10 years. So who knows? One day my intestines might start glowing like that shark I just said saved cancer. I'm just saying. But these water movies, man, they're addressing the issue about these dolphins. First it was the dolphins, then it was the shark. But the shark slowed down a little bit, and then here came the whales. Whales are human people. They're mammals. They're not fish. They don't have gills. They have lungs. They have a heart. They have a skeleton frame. The thing about their skeleton frame is it is paper frail. Oh man, you know what? I gotta give you a part 3 to this, man. It's so dope, man. This is a trilogy concept. You know what, man? We gonna call this the Trinity. Just my thoughts. Just my thoughts. Don't kill me. But we have to call this whole trilogy that I'm about to do for y'all the trilogy.